Hey, good morning, Flower. It is Tuesday, September 21st, 2021. It is the last day of summer, and tomorrow we look forward to our first day of fall. Let's go ahead and stand for our Pledge of Allegiance. We are standing, our right hands over our hearts, and we are ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may go ahead and be seated. As you are seated and you are on level 0, Mr. Walker has quite a few announcements, and these announcements seem quite repetitive. They are going to be repetitive because I need for you all to get these in your head, memorize them, and really take them to heart. We're going to start things off with student council. Student council elections are underway. We have student council members that are looking to be elected to governing board. And so what that means is that these individuals, the videos that we're going to watch in just a little bit, they are looking to be elected officials so that they can help make changes around AMS Flower. These are the people that are going to be supporting others. These are the people that are going to be leading by example to make sure that we are getting the changes you all need and deserve as students. And so I encourage you, when you're watching these videos, please don't base your vote off of who your friend is. Please don't base your vote off of who seems to be popular, who's wearing the best shoes, anything like that. Please make sure that you are really paying attention to what our candidates have to say. Our candidates have a lot of important things to say. However, I do want to encourage all of you to ask our candidates follow-up questions. It's really important for you to understand what exactly is this plan that you have to make AMS Flower a better place. We hear it all the time, whether it's in school elections or government elections outside. We hear it all the time. I'm going to make the nation, the school, the organization a better place. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to make sure everyone has fun again, or whatever the case might be. But I really encourage all of you to ask the follow-up question, how? How exactly are you going to do this? What steps are you going to take? What do you need resource-wise to make sure this happens? Asking those specific questions really begins to help us weed out who's going to be the most effective leader in this position. And so I encourage you, when the time is right, when your teacher sets aside a specific Q&A segment, don't just go and ask, that candidate right now, what is your plan, and be specific. Please wait until your teacher gives the appropriate time, space, and opportunity to do so. We want to shift our focus now over to our girls basketball. Our girls basketball season concludes this week, and we've had quite a season. We are going to have an away game today at Liberty Traditional on 45th Avenue, so please make sure you're there to support our Turtles. Our Turtles will wrap up the regular season this week with a game against Imagine Cortez at Cortez Park, and so we are going to support our Turtles. Win or loss, we know our Turtles are going to pull out their absolute best efforts. We've had a great season, and again, Turtles, we couldn't be more proud of the work you've put in. We do have an AMS Invitational. We have an AMS tournament where our Turtles are going to battle it out against other AMS schools this upcoming Saturday. So please make sure you're there. I believe that is all going to go down at AMS Desert Sky on McDowell and 59th Avenue. We want to also shift our focus to next week. Next week is Picture Day Retake Day. So if you are someone who took a picture, you didn't necessarily like the outcome, or you just missed Picture Day completely, this is your opportunity to get your picture taken, for it to be in the yearbook, for it to be on your lanyard ID that all of you will receive pretty soon. We need to make sure that you have your picture taken. That goes for staff too. Please make sure that you're also aware that next week on Wednesday, September 29th, we have an academic assembly. We're going to be celebrating those honor roll grades, those merit roll grades, and those perfect attendance. Speaking of attendance, we need you here. Please make sure that you are here all day, every day. Missing school means you miss out. We do not want to have you behind any further with academics, with social and emotional growth. We want to make sure that you are here and that we are able to take care of you and help you grow as a human being. So please make sure that if there is ever a day where you're teeter-tottering, where you're like, I don't know if I should go or not, I don't know, maybe I can make up something, we need for you to put the excuses away, and we need for you to be here. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to miss out on if you are not here. So please make sure, Turtles, that you are here. And remember, Mr. Walker hates to say this, but with enough absences, with enough tardies, your name starts getting put in a conversation that I don't think anyone necessarily wants to have. And so your teachers can give you a little more insight on that. All right, let's go ahead and wind down today's morning announcements, focusing on Hispanic Heritage Month. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to go inside of Miss Jackson's class. She was teaching an eighth grade group. I believe it was CSU, Mr. Belisario's homeroom. And I had an opportunity to really realize that, oh my gosh, I've been saying Latino and Latina Heritage Month, but really what we want to focus on is Latinx. And so I explained to students one of the reasons why the Latina has been turned to Latinx is because we want it to be gender neutral. And that's not just something that's done here at Flower. That's not just something done in Phoenix, not just something done in Arizona. It's something that worldwide, looking to create a movement. Mr. Walker can go into a long story about the endings of words in the Spanish language, ending with O, ending with A, masculine, feminine. We want to put that kind of thinking behind us. And I know it's kind of nearly impossible to transform an entire language, but what we can do is begin referring to our Hispanic population as Latinx. And so the X at the end sort of gets rid of that O, that A, that masculine, that feminine connotation, and it really helps us be gender neutral here. If you have any questions about gender neutral, hey, ask a parent, ask a teacher. We'll be willing to fill you in. All right, let's go ahead and wind down today's morning announcements. I've gone well over time. Let's go ahead and make it a great day. As always, the choice is yours. Bye-bye.